Morning, there's new information on what happened the night Breonna Taylor was killed. An attorney for one of the officers involved has released body cam video from just after the shooting. Jerika Duncan is in Louisville. Jerika, good morning.
Good morning. You know, that shooting remains the source of a lot of frustration and anger here that's fueling more protests with hopes that policies and policing will change. Voices chanting her name filled the air in the early evening. As night fell, Breonna Taylor's mother, Tamika Palmer, joined the crowd. Demonstrations in Louisville began peacefully but escalated after the 9 p.m. curfew. Police started arresting protesters, including some carrying hammers and spray paint. A local church offered sanctuary for some protesters, but police arrested many outside of it. Among those arrested, State Representative Attica Scott, who authored legislation known as Breonna's Law to ban no-knock warrants. She, along with several others, were charged with first-degree rioting, a felony.
Drive on a car. Put him in the car.
As protests continued, a lawyer for one of the officers involved in Taylor's case shared this video. It shows the moments after Sergeant Jonathan Mattingly was shot by Taylor's boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, who says he fired his gun thinking the officers conducting the raid were intruders.
Put him on the truck.
None of the officers involved in the raid were charged in her death.
It is violent to ignore the pain of a community that has been left out.
Sadiqa Reynolds, a lawyer and president of the local civil rights organization, the Urban League, says she met with Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron a month ago. His announcement that one officer would be charged with a crime not directly linked to Taylor's killing was not what she expected. Why wasn't Brett Hankinson charged with wanton endangerment at least? Because he also sprayed bullets into Breonna Taylor's home.
You want me to answer a question that doesn't make sense. Your question is a good question, but there is no logical response. I do not understand this.
She says other problems included how the top prosecutor's team gathered evidence.
The Attorney General said the grand jury was told that one person said they heard the police identify themselves. Okay, well, were they also told that 11 people said that they didn't hear it?
We spoke to neighbor Deja Moore, who says she was questioned by investigators and lives right across from Taylor's now vacant apartment.
To see her body laying in the hallway and they're not doing nothing. They didn't check for a pulse. They didn't resuscitate or even see if she was still breathing. They were stepping over the body like she wasn't even there.
According to a study by the Washington Post, since 2015, there have been more than 5,600 fatal police shootings. Nearly 250 of the victims have been women. The rate at which Black Americans are killed by police is more than twice as high as the rate for white Americans. Reynolds says it's part of the reason for protesters seeking rights and not revenge.
All we have marched through the streets and said is that we want justice. That's all it has ever been.
Those officers shot Wednesday night are expected to recover. And again, Breonna Taylor's mother, Tamika Palmer, expected to make her first public statement since learning that news of the decision here later this morning.